So today we're back in Madden 25 with another speed rebuild, and today we are going to be doing the Philadelphia Eagles. And so if you're new around here and you don't know what a speed rebuild is, basically it's just a challenge where I only get 10 minutes to make as many trades as possible to try and build up this team and win a Super Bowl in one season. And so I know a lot of you guys out there might be wondering, why on earth would I be doing a rebuild of a team that just won the Super Bowl, like, what was it, 7 hours ago, something like that? I'm recording this at like 4 a.m., so it was like 8 hours ago, something like that. That's kind of besides the point. But the reason I am doing a speed rebuild of this team is because I am doing a speed rebuild of every team, whether it's in Madden or 2K. I'm doing a rebuild of all the teams in the NFL and NBA. But yeah, man, obviously the Eagles are a very good team. They just dominated the reigning Super Bowl champions of the past 2 seasons. And yeah, I mean, it's safe to say this Eagles team is pretty good. Like, just point blank period, this Eagles team was very dominant in that game. And I mean, they've been pretty dominant all year. You know, I really did not expect them to win the Super Bowl. Honestly, I thought the Chiefs would win. But I mean, the Eagles played very good all season. So, you know, credit to them. You know, they proved a lot of people wrong, myself included. So, you know, congrats to them. But yeah, today I am the new general manager. Howie Roseman has stepped down. For the next 10 minutes, I'm going to be the general manager for this team. But I mean, yeah, just looking at this roster, there's really not many positions that need improvements. Like, they're pretty good across the board. Like, really basically every position is already really good. I mean, the team's a 90 overall with a 93 offense, 88 defense, which is pretty crazy. But of course, there's no team that checks every box across the board. You know, there is still spots we can improve upon, but I mean, there's always room for improvement on every single team, and this Eagles team included, and that's exactly what my job is here today. So yeah, without further ado, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into this rebuild and see if we can improve this team up from a 90, maybe get it up to a 92, maybe with a 95 offense and like 91 defense, maybe something like that. I don't know, that's a lot of talking, and I think we should just go ahead and get started with this. But one more quick thing before we get started. If this is your first time seeing a speed rebuild of mine, you might notice I don't use the salary cap. The reason for that is when I did these in Madden 24, the salary cap was like impossible to manage in 10 minutes because like it's really hard to make these trades in just 10 minutes, and trying to manage the cap as well as improve the team in only 10 minutes, just doing any team in general, it's really hard to do. So that's why I don't use the salary cap. But yeah, with that being said, I think we should go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get us started in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock. So first things first. So I think what we could do is we're going to need a higher overall center that's higher than a 73. So another thing, I do think we could improve the defensive line. You know, I saw Jordan Davis, he's like a 78, and so we could improve upon that. And then like edge rushers, we could get someone that's like an 85 maybe. Corners were definitely good here. Safeties, I mean, we could improve upon free safety, strong safety were good. But yeah, like I said, we could get an edge rusher that's like an 85 or higher, and then defensive tackle, could do that. In regards to Jalen Hurts, you know, I don't really think we need to trade him. 86 overall, like that's really good in terms of Madden. So, well, I mean in general, 86 overall, that's solid. So yeah, we'll keep Jalen Hurts around. Wide receivers, we could add a third wide receiver that's like an 80 overall or above. But I think what we'll do first is we'll look for a center, and then like we'll improve everything. So Ted Karras, and then T. Higgins, he would be a very good receiver to add. I don't know how easy he is going to be to get though, that's the thing. So free safety, Geno Stone, 79. Let's just see, trade finder, nothing. Okay, I don't know, we'll try it. We'll throw in like Brandon Graham, and then they need a right guard. We're not gonna throw him in. Left end, what about defensive tackle, Jordan Davis? I mean, let's just see, how far would Brandon Graham in a second get me, just out of curiosity. So yeah, T. Higgins, he's going to be way too hard to get. So I'm just going to check out another team, and then maybe look for a younger, or not a younger, an older wide receiver who might be a little easier to get. So what is Amari Cooper? Is he 89? He's at 85. So Amari Cooper might actually be pretty easy to get. And then we could also get Ed Oliver. So this might actually be what we'll do here. So, oh, they do need a left outside linebacker. So we'll put Brandon Graham in, and then I'll throw in Jordan Davis here, and then I'll also throw in Cam Jurgens. So just out of curiosity, how far does this get me? But that's actually a lot further than I would have expected. Wow. So I might not even have to give up much draft capital. Like, I could probably do a second and a third. My picks won't have very much value because they're projected late, and this goes through. Wow. So I probably could have taken out the third and this still would have gone through. But we pick up Amari Cooper, Connor McGovern, and Ed Oliver, and that's my first trade with 3 minutes off the clock right now. So we're looking very good. We just picked up a very solid wide receiver in Amari Cooper, and I don't really need to make any adjustments to this offense. Like, we're good. Seriously, we're good on this offense. There's really nothing we can really do. Like, I guess we could get a better center, but like, what would be the point? He's a 78 overall. Like, there's really no point to improve upon that. I mean, we could trade for a higher overall quarterback, but like, I don't really see the point in doing that. Like, Jalen Hurts already does pretty good in Madden, so there's really no point. So I guess we'll improve upon our edge rushers. So 83 overall. What's Khalil Mack's overall? Isn't he like 85? Or he's a 91. I was thinking Joey Bosa. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, Khalil Mack. How far does just Josh Sweat get me? So if I threw in... Okay, I think actually what I want to do is, could I get Derwin James? If I threw in CJ Gardner-Johnson, how far does this get me? So that's actually pretty far. So maybe, like, I have tons of picks to spare. So second rounder next year, does this go through? It's pretty close. 2 seconds and a first, does this go through? Okay. I don't know. I might have to give up a first. I mean, 2 firsts. I don't know if I want to give up 2 firsts, though. Like, Derwin James and Khalil Mack, don't get me wrong, very good. But, like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to give up 2 firsts. So what we'll do here is Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa. So I'll throw in Nolan Smith here. And then let's just see, without throwing anyone else in, how far does this get me? So I'll have to give up a first and more draft capital. So first and a third from this year. How far does this get me? That's actually a lot closer than I thought. So what if I threw in like Paris Campbell? Would this go through? It's close. Maybe if I throw in like a fourth next year, or this year, I mean. Does this go through? Okay. Third rounder next year. This should absolutely go through. That's okay. Second rounder from next year. I'll take out Paris Campbell. This should go through. There we go. Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, welcome to the Eagles. And we have 2 trades done with under 5 minutes, which normally I would like to have more trades done at this point, but I mean, this is completely fine with me. Like, this team is already really good, like I've said like a million times already. Like, we're already doing very good. And it's kind of hard to improve this team just because it's so good already. So we'll improve free safety, Reed Blankenship, who's only 25, surprisingly. So Kevin Byard, he's an 85. Well, let's see if I can get a 90, like, just out of curiosity. So let me see, what is Jesse Bates overall? He's a 96. Yeah, there's no chance I get him. What about Justin Simmons? Just straight up, how far does this get me? Okay, if I throw in 2 fourths and a fifth, I know Justin Simmons is, yeah, he's very easy to get, so I probably could have thrown in a lot less. Like, seriously, I've done easiest players to trade for video before on Madden 25, and I'll tell you, he's very easy to get. Like, seriously. But yeah, that's besides the point. So, I mean, like, what else could I do? I could get a higher overall corner, like above an 88 overall. Could I get like a 90? Like, Denzel Ward, let's try it. How far does Slay get me? And then we'll throw in a third. Maybe this goes through. Yeah, it's not even close. Okay, maybe Denzel Ward is not the move here. What about, I mean, Jalen Ramsey, he's 29. Like, how far does this get me? Yeah, okay. Maybe getting a higher overall corner won't work. Yeah, there's no way I get Sauce. Yeah, he's gonna be way too hard to get. Marlon Humphrey maybe, because he's only superstar dev. I mean, if I throw in 2/3, 3 third rounders, does this go through? Just for fun. Okay. Just out of curiosity, if I threw in 2 firsts, could I get Roquan and Marlon Humphrey? What if I took out these thirds and put in, who's my middle linebacker? Nakobe Dean. I'll put him in the deal. 2/3. Actually, I'll take 1/3 out, put in the second. Can I get Marlon Humphrey and Roquan? No, can't. Okay. It was worth a try. But yeah, I mean, who else would I trade for? Matabuke? I mean, why not? Take out Nakobe Dean. And then I'll put in, who's my right end? I'll put in Milton Williams. Future Viking, by the way, hopefully. That's so close, man. I really wish that would go through, but it won't. So, yeah, I mean, I have just under 2 minutes left. Like, I really don't know. Who would I trade for here? Tyler Linderbaum. And if I throw in Connor McGovern, would this go through? Maybe. I mean, it's worth a try. Oh, that is so close. But I have nothing else that I can really give up, though. That's the thing. Like, who could I give up to make this trade go through? Like, I don't know. What if I threw in James Bradbury? Does this go through? Probably not, but yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to stick with this roster. Even though it's really good. That's not a complaint. Ronnie Stanley, who's my left tackle? Is Jordan Malaysia? He's a 95. Yeah, there's no point to make a trade regarding a left tackle. I mean, Mark Andrews, why not? He's a 92. So if I threw in Dallas Goedert, 87, does this trade go through? Oh, that's so close, dude. Maybe if I threw in, what picks could I even throw in? That's already in the deal. A third, does this go through? Oh, you're joking. That's so close, dude. Kenneth Gainwell, and then I'll ask for their backup running back just so I have depth. I'll ask for Keaton Mitchell. Will this go through? Oh, you're kidding. I'll take Keaton Mitchell out. Does this go through? Oh, you're joking with me, man. Is there anyone I could give up? Like, I don't have the draft picks. James Bradbury. Marlon Humphrey, Mark Andrews. Oh, you're joking. You're joking, man. Okay, Isaiah Rodgers. Does this go through? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you're joking. You're joking. Okay, I'll take Dallas Goedert out. Okay, my recording literally cut off as I was like, literally with 3 seconds on my timer, my recording just cut off. And yeah, the trade went through. But yeah, my recording literally cut off, so I just had to start it back up. But yeah, so we get Marlon Humphrey there. For Darius Slay, 2 firsts and a second. We had to pay a lot there, but I mean, that's completely fine. I only made, like, what was that, 3 trades in this video? That's crazy, dude. Only 3 trades. Because normally in these speed rebuilds, I make a lot more trades than that. But this team is up to a 93 overall, 95 offense, and a 91 defense. I remember I said I would try to get it to a 92 because I didn't really think there was much improvement, but a 93, we will take that all day, man. But yeah, like I said, I normally make a lot more trades than this, but I mean, it worked out. We got up to a 93 overall. And yeah, I'm completely fine with this. But so really the only new starters we have on offense are Connor McGovern, Amari Cooper. So 2 new players. Amari Cooper needs an upgrade. So we'll upgrade playmaker. He's up to an 87 overall. Well, he was just at, what was he at? Like an 85? So he goes up 2 overall points. That's interesting. So yeah, Amari Cooper's up to an 87, so yeah, we better win this Super Bowl, man. If the Eagles won the Super Bowl without the additions we just made, they should win it 100 times over with all these additions we made. Defense is a 91. We added 2 new starters here. Actually, no, we added more than that. We added Ed Oliver, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Marlon Humphrey as well, and Justin Simmons. So we added quite a few new starters on defense. And like I said before, if the Eagles win the Super Bowl without these additions, like, we better win it 100 times over with these additions, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing more to say. I think we should go ahead and get to the simulation and see If Madden screws us over, which, you know, that's a pretty common theme in regards to Madden, just screwing me over. If you've seen my other Madden videos, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. But so before we actually go ahead with the simulation, we're going to have to do the record prediction as we always do. So I'm going to go ahead and predict, I'll say 15-2. You know, I know the Eagles, what did they go, like 13-4 in real life, something like that. So I mean, with these improvements, you know, it could be a 17-0 season. It could. But I'm just going to predict 15-2. I think we'll win the NFC, get the 1 seed, get the first round bye. Besides that, we are going to stick with the Eagles playbook. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty, like, good one from what I'm assuming. So we're just going to stick with the Eagles playbook for offense and defense. I don't really know good defensive playbooks besides, like, the Steelers. I know that's a good one, but we're just going to stick with the Eagles one, and then we will just see what happens in regards to that. But yeah, 15-2, that's my record prediction. If you guys would like, you guys can comment your record prediction, and without further ado, we're going to go ahead and sim to the season now. And so as this simulation is going on, I would just like to let you guys know I do have a Twitter at Ryan the Gamer. If you're interested in seeing some awesome content on there, feel free to check out my page on there. Yeah, so we go 13-4, we get the 1 seed, and look at those team ranks, man. Number 3 with points per game, number 5 pass yards, number 1 with rush yards, defense-wise, 5th with points, 4th against the pass, and number 1 against the run. So, wow, we did pretty good, you know, 13-4. We didn't do as good as I predicted, but I mean, who cares? We got the 1 seed, that's really what matters. We didn't have any statistical leaders, surprisingly. Did we have any award winners, though? That's really something that's pretty important. Jalen Hurts was not even in the MVP conversation. Did I win Coach of the Year? I did not. Well, I was 5th, seriously? I guess that is what it is. I was 5th on here. Doesn't really matter. I guess if I don't win the award, who cares? But yeah, we did not have anyone. Oh, we did. Saquon Barkley was 4th on Offensive Player of the Year. We'll just skim through this. I mean, it's not like it really matters too much. We had Saquon right here. But I mean, just out of curiosity, we got to check. And we did Jake Elliott, best kicker. So we did have an award winner. The most important award of them all, best kicker in the NFC, Jake Elliott, will take that. But yeah, we are here in the playoffs. Let's go on to the next week, the divisional round, see who we are taking on here. So we're taking on the Lions. The Eagles did not play the Lions, I don't think. Yeah, they didn't, because they played the Rams, and then they played Washington, and then they played the Chiefs, and then they won. So yeah, that's how the playoff bracket went, in case you guys weren't paying attention. But yeah, Jalen Hurts has 3 upgrades. You know, we'll just upgrade him. 46 players got upgraded, so we're even better now. Our overall probably improved by like 20. Our overall actually did go up by 1. We're up to a 96 offense with a 94 team overall and 92 defense. That's insane, bro. But yeah, we're taking on the Lions here, led by Amon-Ra St. Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, Jahmyr Gibbs. Can I see their team ranks? Oh, I skipped through it. They were 4th with points, 8th with the pass, 24th with the run, and they were 11th on defense with points, 7th against the pass, and 22nd against the run. So let's see if we can take down this Lions team and go on to the conference championship here, and we're taking on the Bucks here, so that's pretty interesting. So 33-7, so we spanked the Lions, bro. And now we take on the Bucks here, and their team ranks are glitched out. It just shows the Lions team ranks, so we'll just see their top players, Mike Evans, Antoine Winfield Jr., and Vita Vea there. They did not have any statistical leaders. It does not appear to be so. So let's see if we can take down the Bucks. Baker Mayfield led Bucks and go on to the Super Bowl. So I forgot, you gotta advance a week, and we did, because it says versus Bills. So we take on the Bills here in the Super Bowl. This could have been a Super Bowl matchup if the Bills did not lose in the playoffs. Then they would have made the Super Bowl, and then they would have played the Eagles in the Super Bowl. So yeah, we're gonna simcast this just to see how it goes. But before we do that, we gotta look at the team. So it's an 86 overall, 87 offense, 85 defense. They're led by Josh Allen, Greg Rosario, and James Cook. Their team ranks, they were, is that 6th or 5th with points? I don't know. It's one of the two. They were 2nd with pass yards, 18th with rush yards. Defensive wise, they were 7th with points, 12th against the pass, and 15th against the run. So we cleared them in literally everything, well, except pass yards. But I mean, our offense in general is probably a lot better because we average more yards per game. So that's really what matters. So yeah, we're going to simcast this so we can watch this live. Yeah, we're going to hop into Super Sim here. We are going to advance to the next quarter here. So by the way, as this sims through this, so the Bills score first. We do not score in the first quarter. But like I was going to say, you guys can let me know in the comments. So I kind of stuttered as I was talking, so I had to cut the part out when I was just talking. But yeah, the Bills score. It's 21-7 at halftime. But like I was going to say, you guys can let me know in the comments which team you guys would like to see me do a speed rebuild of next. And wow, we're getting dominated here. Well, not really. It's only a 2-possession game. But we'll advance by possession here. See if we can go down, and we do score. We make it 10-21. Kind of have to score touchdowns. You know, field goals aren't really going to get the job done. And wow, we're going to lose this, aren't we? 28-10. Does Jalen Hurts have a comeback in him here in the Super Bowl? And we score. We make it 17-28. Can we get a stop here? That's what we need, and it does not appear to be so. It looks like Josh Allen and the Bills are going to take down this 96 overall team, something like that. Yeah, it's over. We're going to lose. More than likely, we're going to lose. And yeah, this game, wow, that's frustrating, man. 31-15. We just get blown out. Wow. So, I mean, we gave it our best shot. We did actually make a trade with this team. We took away Ed Oliver and Connor McGovern from this team, and they still dominated us and blew us out in the Super Bowl. Josh Allen threw for 1 touchdown, and we still lost. That's how many touchdowns did James Cook have? He had, Josh Allen had 2 rushing. James Cook had 1 rushing. And their fullback, Reggie Gilliam, I don't know. He had a rushing touchdown as well. So, yeah, our number 1 rush defense just sucked, apparently, because Josh Allen, 75 yards. Wow, and James Cook, 6 for 34. Which, you know, that's not a lot of yards, but when you average 5.6, that's a lot still. But I mean, yeah, we just did not get the job done when it mattered most, even though the Eagles got the job done. Von Miller with 4 sacks. Wow. Greg Rosario with 1. We didn't have a single sack. Any turnovers this game. There's no interceptions, no fumbles. Any safeties? No safeties. Any blocks? There's none. But yeah, man, we just did not get the job done when the lights were the brightest, and we end up losing the Super Bowl. But yeah, with that being said, that is going to be the end of the Philadelphia Eagles speeder build. If you enjoyed, feel free to let me know in the comments which team you guys would like to see me do a speeder build of next. Also, feel free to check out my other Madden 25 speeder builds. They're up in a playlist on my channel. I do also have NBA 2K25 ones if you are interested in seeing those. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching all the way into the end. I really appreciate that. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.